Hi everybody, this is Jen from cookiescupcakesandcardio.com. What I'm going to show you today is how to make rainbow cupcakes just in time for St. Patrick's Day. We all know that there's gold at the end of that rainbow, so these are the perfect cupcakes for this holiday. What you will need is gel paste in all of the colors: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. You will need 6 bowls for your 6 colors, 12 cupcake pan, and you will need 1 batter. We're using vanilla cake, and I showed you that in a previous video called How to Make a Homemade Vanilla Cake from Scratch. That will be in the show notes below later, the link to that video. You will need a 1 cup measuring cup, and you might need an extra set of 6 spoons to go with your mixing 6 spoons. So we're going to get started, and here we go. So at this point, what we're going to do is divide our batter up into 6 different spots for all the colors of the rainbow. Once you've got your batter made though, you want to preheat your oven, turn it to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and have it ready for by the time we're ready to put them into the oven. So what you want to kind of do is roughly divide the batter equally. So to do that, I use a measuring cup. This one single amount of batter isn't enough to do a full cup for all 6. So start out with half a cup in each bowl, and then you can just go around again. So that's what I'm going to do here. Do half a cup in each, just approximately. Just kind of scrape it out. Like I said, you don't have to be exact in this part, but that just helps you to not have a whole bunch of like one color left over at the end and not enough of another different color. So we've got most of the batter out here. Might want to just put a little extra somewhere you think it might be needed. And then that's all you need to do with your batter. So you're done with your batter bowl. Now for this step, this is the fun part, making the colors. You want to decide which bowl is going to be which color. And then we're only going to put probably about 1/8 of a teaspoon of the colored food gels. And I'm just going to squeeze it in here. Just put a little bit in there. That's for the red. Orange. And of course, if you want to put more color in, that's totally up to you, or less. You could do pastel rainbow, or more, it'll be nice and bright. So once you've got your colors all put into your bowls, now the mixing. So you just want to mix it up. You want to try to get it so all the color is mixed into the batter, so you don't have any of the vanilla white showing anymore. And you're just going to do that with all of the colors. So at this point, if you have got all your colors mixed to the shades that you want them, you would stop there. But I'm not happy with the green, and I need to scrape off the orange. So I've got a second set of spoons here just for that purpose. So I'm going to just scrape the inside of each spoon just to get that final mix, all that gel in there, and get it nicely incorporated. And then I'm going to use the second spoon anyway when we start doing the cupcakes. This is definitely a recipe that uses a lot of dishes. So I'm just going to put a little bit more green because it's kind of tealy. Okay, our colors are ready to go. So we're going to start with the last color of the rainbow, purple. And using the 2 spoons, we're just going to put probably about a teaspoon amount of purple into the bottom of each cupcake liner. So I'm going to start with a teaspoon, kind of like when we divided the batter, and I'm just going to go around, make sure each cupcake has some of the color in it, and then we'll go back around if there's any left over. So that's why in the beginning I kind of said to use an equal amount in each bowl. So then when you start to do this, you do end up with equal layers, and then the rainbow looks a little bit more proper when you cut into the cupcake. Okay, so I've used up I've put equal amount in each of the tins, and now I'm just going to go around and add a little bit more to some of them. So there we go, we've got our purple. After the purple comes the blue. Now you're going to layer them so they're going on top of each other, but when they bake, they will go and marble together. So you're not going to get like a perfectly formed flat rainbow in order, and it makes each one of them kind of unique. But you'll definitely get all the way, if you put the batters in order of the colors, you'll definitely get like the red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. On to green. Now the spoon method I just find is pretty easy. And I don't have 6 different muffin scoops that I could use for scooping out batter, but if you did, or you wanted to wash your muffin scoop each time, that would work too. Just use your small 1 teaspoon cookie muffin scoop. But I just find that using the spoons makes a lot more dishes to be dirtied, but it's pretty easy just to scoop and scrape. On to yellow. Orange. And lastly, our red. Okay, so we've got all the colors into our liners, into the muffin cupcake liners. And now what we're going to do is put them into the oven for about 18 to 22 minutes, totally depending on your oven, and you know it best. And when they come out, I will show you them right away. So after 20 minutes in the oven, out come our perfectly rounded rainbow cupcakes. So I'm going to let them sit in the pan for about 2 to 3 minutes, and then I'll take them out to cool completely. When they're cooled completely, I'll be back to show you how to do a simple buttercream cover with a buttercream shamrock. So the next step is to cover the cupcakes with the buttercream to make our little buttercream shamrock. But before we cover it, let's take a look at how it looks on the inside. So I'm just going to slice it open. And Ta-da! So that's what the center of your cupcakes is going to look like. Really pretty. But in order for us to decorate the cupcakes, what we're going to use is just regular vanilla buttercream, which we have a video up on that you can watch. And I'm using a 1A tip. So we're going to just squeeze around, and I'm keeping it pressed to the cupcake so it stays a little bit flatter than normal, because I'm not looking to build height for the surface for the shamrock. So I'm just doing it nice and tight to the cupcake. So with the shamrock, if you can look here, you can see that it's little tiny hearts. So it's like you squeeze the top and then squeeze to the middle. We're going to make just piped hearts, and that's how you do that sort of a decoration. But we're going to turn the 3 hearts into the shamrock. So starting at the side here, I'm going to squeeze and then pull to what will be the center tip of the heart. And then build the second side. Squeeze and pull to the center. Now for the next one, we're going to do the other side. Squeeze, pull to the center. You kind of want to line up where your shamrock will meet in the center there. Squeeze and pull down at an angle. Now to do the top, we're going to squeeze, pull down, squeeze, and pull down. So you can see from your angle there. And just to do the stem, we're just going to go down, across, and back up. So a very simple way to pipe a shamrock for St. Patrick's Day to go with the rainbow cupcakes. So I hope you enjoyed watching our video today. Remember, you can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Google+. We love when you leave comments. So thank you so much to all of you that do that. We love to hear from you. So looking forward to our next videos. Remember to become a subscriber so you can enjoy those. Thanks for watching, and we'll see everybody next time.